Cop slaps black woman in court, unaware she's his new police chief. The courtroom hummed with low murmurs, the kind that rise when people sense trouble before it arrives. Wooden benches creaked. A ceiling fan turned with a tired click. Officer Daniel Reeves stood near the aisle, arms crossed, uniform crisp, jaw tight. He had testified all morning and hated every second of it. To him, this hearing was a nuisance, paperwork wearing a robe. At the defense table sat a black woman in a charcoal suit. Calm posture. Hands folded. No lawyer beside her. Just a legal pad and a pen she hadn't touched once. Reeves glanced at her and scoffed under his breath. She thinks she's clever, he muttered to the bailiff. Wants to play victim. The judge cleared his throat. Officer Reeves, you're still under oath. Answer the question. Reeves rolled his eyes. Yes, Your Honor. The judge nodded toward the woman. Ms. Carter, you may proceed. She stood. The room quieted instantly. Her voice wasn't loud, but it carried, measured, unshakable. Officer Reeves, she said, on the night of April 12th, you arrested a 16-year-old boy outside Jefferson High. Do you deny striking him before placing him in cuffs? Reeves laughed. An actual laugh. Objection. I'm asking the officer, she said. I's never leaving Reeves. The judge allowed it. Reeves shrugged. Kid resisted. I used reasonable force. Reasonable, she repeated. Is that what you called the body cam footage you deleted? A ripple moved through the gallery. Reeves' face hardened. I don't know what you're implying. She slid a single photograph across the rail to the clerk. The clerk handed it to the judge. The judge studied it longer than necessary. That's my implication, she said. Reeves' ears burned. He took a step forward. You're twisting facts. Am I? She turned a page on her pad finally. Because the department server shows a manual wipe from your unit at 11:42 p.m. 2 minutes after the arrest. Reeves felt eyes on him. Too many eyes. He hated this woman now. The way she spoke like she owned the room. You don't get to talk to me like that, he snapped. The judge raised a hand. Officer. Reeves ignored him. You sit there in a suit and think you can lecture cops about the street? She didn't flinch. Answer the question. Something inside Reeves snapped. Months of warnings. Complaints he'd shrugged off. A career built on no one ever pushing back. He closed the distance in 3 strides. The slap echoed sharp, shocking. Her head turned with the force of it. Gasps exploded across the room. A woman screamed. The bailiff froze for half a second too long. Reeves stood there breathing hard, stunned by his own hand. Then the woman straightened. Slowly. She touched her cheek once. Lowered her hand. Met his eyes. Officer Reeves, she said quietly, step back. The judge was on his feet now. Bailiff. Detained. The doors at the back of the courtroom opened. 2 uniformed officers entered, followed by a man in a gray suit. The seal on his lapel caught the light. City crest. Mayor's office. The room went dead silent. The man cleared his throat. Your Honor, apologies for the interruption. Reeves turned, confused. What is this? The man looked straight at Reeves. Officer Daniel Reeves, badge 4172? Yeah, Reeves said. So what? The man gestured toward the woman. Allow me to formally introduce Chief Angela Carter, he said. Appointed this morning. Effective immediately. Reeves felt the floor tilt. Chief. The word hit harder than the slap ever could. Angela Carter adjusted her jacket. The mark on her cheek was already blooming, dark and undeniable. I didn't plan to announce it like this, she said to the judge. But circumstances accelerate things. The judge found his voice. Chief Carter. She raised a hand. I'm fine, Your Honor. She turned back to Reeves. For the record, she said, I asked to sit here without counsel. I wanted to see the culture before I let it. Reeves' mouth opened. No sound came out. You slapped me, she continued, voice steady. In open court. On camera. After lying under oath. The bailiff finally moved, gripping Reeves' arm. Wait, Reeves stammered. I didn't know. She nodded. That's the point. The mayor's aide spoke again. Officer Reeves, you are suspended pending investigation. You will surrender your badge and weapon. Reeves shook his head. panic flooding in. This is a setup. Angela stepped closer. Not angry. Controlled. You know what I saw when I walked in here today? She asked. A system comfortable with humiliation. With silence. With force replacing accountability. She looked at the gallery. At the young boy sitting beside his mother, eyes wide. Today, she said, that ends. Reeves sagged as the bailiff removed his badge. Metal clinked against wood. Final. The judge cleared his throat again. Court is adjourned. People stood, buzzing, whispering. Phones were already out. Angela didn't move. Reeves was led past her. As he passed, she spoke one last time, low enough only he could hear. You never asked who I was, she said. You just decided what I deserved. He couldn't look at her. When the doors closed behind him, Angela exhaled for the first time. The judge approached. Chief Carter, are you all right? She nodded. I will be. She glanced at the cameras, the officers, the people who had watched it all happen. Now, she said, let's get to work. The courtroom, once loud with arrogance, sat silent, finally listening.